We're live. Beers and bets. We're back, fellas.
Let's go.
Well,
Great wild card weekend.
Great week.
Yeah. 5 good games. We had one stinker, which was Chargers Pats. Herbert didn't show up. But other than that, like fantastic weekend of playoff football.
Steelers didn't show up.
That's true. That's true. Monday night, it was forgotten by me because it was. Do you guys like that? Do you like that there's a Monday night wild card game? I'm not really a fan of that. I'd rather the wild card weekend be wrapped up like Sunday night and know what all the matchups are at the end of Sunday rather than having one.
The Steelers probably would have preferred till like Wednesday or something.
Or just forfeit if they're going to play like that.
Because that was, they looked terrible. Rodgers looked old. I was wrong. Sirianni might not be as good as I thought. I don't want to get into it, all right, you dickhead. So just fucking talk your dumb shit.
We're really more focused on winning more money in the divisional games this week coming up.
Big money.
Collectively, I watched our podcast from Wildcard Weekend again today. Collectively, we were 11-7 as a podcast.
That's money.
I was 5-1. You guys were both 3.
No wonder we went back and looked it up. We had to look up shit up.
I was impressed. I'm going to take a minute to gloat. I was kind of like right on spot in 5 of 6 games.
You went by the book, you big.
That's not totally true. I had 2 money line underdogs winning. I had the Bears, and who was the other?
That was a good game. That was a really, really fun game. I mean, we're not going to go.
Niners was the big dog that I had. Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you guys Purdy was going to outplay Hurts. I told you Shanahan was going to outcoach Sirianni. It came to fruition.
I told you it's we fucking
eat that one. But like I said, we're focused on the divisional round, right?
Yeah, but
we don't need to dwell in the past.
Well, just shut up with that shit then.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's
go. You're gonna have to eat that shit. Because I'll tell you something, man. Whatever. I'm sick of it.
That's it. Reminded me of some John Gruden. I'll tell you something, Dan.
I'll tell you something, man. Hey, you should see who we picked in this Bills-Broncos game. Are we going to that one, or are we going to talk hardball for a second?
Yeah, maybe give us Gruden's pick for every game. Like after we make our picks, to give us a little.
I don't know anyone but the important one. There's only one game this weekend, man. There's only one team that plays in this house. Or with the
let's go to game 1 Saturday. The Buffalo Bills go to Denver to play the 1 seed Broncos, who have been sitting and resting on a bye. Sean Payton's had a full week to prepare and pick apart this Bills defense that is pretty weak. So I really do like this matchup for the Broncos. I like the fact that the Broncos have a very good secondary and pass rush, and that the Bills don't have a whole lot of weapons that scare you. I think the Broncos defense should be able to keep Josh Allen in check. We're going to have to kind of see the same thing we saw against the Jags for the Bills to move forward. Josh Allen's going to have to be Superman. I will say, before I pick a side in this game, I really like Josh Allen anytime touchdown -105. I think that's a good bet in a playoff game where we've seen Josh Allen execute the tush push. We know Josh Allen can also run the ball in at any time. Josh Allen anytime
6-7 on tush push kind of for him.
Basically even odds.
He fumbled one, cost him the game, right?
Todd, as far as picking a side on this game, you take it away. Tell us your thoughts, how you're feeling about your team, their chances against Josh Allen.
I'm glad we're here. I've had to root for Buffalo, so it's hard to root against them. Shout out to Andy Volin. Our boy is back, by the way. Our guy,
cheers,
Andy. But yeah, dude, I don't know. It's gonna be a tough game. And right now we're -1. I don't get that at all. I don't think we're that good yet. But I also think we can get if we run. Well, it's been going back and forth.
But that went kind of the opposite.
It's kind of like John's kids, but I think with I think we can if we can run the ball, and then we could be okay, man. Like I think we'll be able to mix and match with McLaughlin and Harvey, obviously. And Bo can get some yards rushing against them. And it might be a breakout game for Evan Ingram because some of their they don't play too well against tight ends. So I don't know. it's a tough one. I'm excited that we're there. Me and Katrina were thinking, or me and the roommate were thinking about going there for the game, but it's a 12-hour drive, and because we were going to bring Dante.
You said breakout game for Evan Ingram. I could see this being a breakout game for RJ Harvey. I mean,
Harvey, yeah.
As somebody who, I went up to Buffalo to see the Buccaneers play this year. Sean Tucker.
I was saying, I think running the ball.
Tucker ran all over that Bills defense.
Right. But then that opens up.
Can't really tackle. Like RJ.
It opens up that play action. That opens up play action. And the best receiver on the field has to be Cortland Sutton. Treat this game like a leader, like a guy that's been through the bullshit. You know what I mean? Like been through all the whole time. Be that guy. Be a fucking Anquan Bolden for the Ravens that they had that year or whatever. Be a Mike Evans. He's not Mike Evans. He's not Anquan Bolden. But I'm saying
at the end of his career.
Well, I mean, let's not get crazy here.
At the end of his career, though, he's not like the most athletic, but he's a stud, great hands. But he's handled not being the most targeted every week. Really,
I just mean he needs to make big plays. And I also, Sean Payton after a bye, I didn't look it up, but I know when we did play the Chiefs and we beat them after a bye, I think the Chiefs had come off a bye. But we had kind of that extended, and they were talking about coaches after a bye. I know it has to be over. I should have that number ready. I don't. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's going to be a hell of a game. I hope it's a hell of a game. I hope everyone's healthy and shit like that. And I think their defense can get got, and I don't think ours can't. I don't know, if they're going to do that to us. I think their receivers, they aren't really shit. I don't want to hate on them because it's Josh Allen's show and James Cook. If we shut him down and make the receivers try to beat us with Gabe Davis, right? He's out. Like who? I don't even know who the receivers that are healthy.
Shakir and Keon Coleman is who
I'm telling you, dude.
I like Shakir, but if Shakir's your best guy,
all you got.
I got a whole box of cards, right? A whole barrel of them. I must knock my whole lamp down. But here's what I'm doing. I'm trusting the magic voodoo. I'm rubbing the top of the head that fell off. This is my lucky charm. And
I feel like the Broncos are in a good spot as long as Bo Nix doesn't fuck up the game. But please, just Bo Nix.
Talk about a great spot. I heard Jake
Sean Payton
working out on the sideline a couple days ago.
What was it?
J.K. Dobbins was working out on the sideline. The practice the other day.
Maybe JK's not back for this game. I have not heard that JK could potentially play. But
RJ
how I
Harvey
feel
is
this Bills defense
Bills
defense is playing shorthanded. I like Sean Payton with a full week to prepare for this matchup. Sean Payton's going to have some plays where it's like an easy, 30-yard breakout play. I'm telling you, there's going to be some people running wide open in the secondary. Sean Payton's going to have it dialed up. I'll say if you're going to if you like the Bills to win this game, one bet I really like is the Broncos to win the second half, or Broncos to be ahead at halftime and Bills to win the game. So if you're going to take the Bills to win, instead of betting Bills +1 or Bills money line, throw a parlay together. Broncos win the first half, Bills win the complete game. I'll give you the exact odds on it in a second here. But Brad, I can tell Jimmy's conflicted to put his foot in the ground and say Broncos are going to win. So I'll break this game down. Who do you think
Broncos money
ends up
line
on top of this game?
Our pass rushers are going to be up on their line.
But if Denver gets up, this game, I don't see how the Bills come back. If the Bills don't just come out in the first drive and absolutely destroy them, which we haven't seen all year. I don't see it. You're going to who? The tight ends? That's about it. I think the over-under is a little high in this. I think I'd go under 45.5.
Yeah. Well, give me a pick. Your pick for this game. You going over-under or are you going one
I'll
side?
take the under. Yeah.
You're going to take under 46? I have 46 here.
I'll take 46. I'll take it. I think every possession is going to be pretty methodical. Sean Payton's pretty good about slowing down.
Yeah, that will be.
Wants to ramp up.
Slow the game down. Don't let them get on a run. They beat us last year in the playoffs. They went up 7, or we went up 7-0 on the first drive and didn't do dog shit after, and they let us up. Allen took us over. I don't think we're the same team that we are last year. I think we're a lot better. I think pass rush wise, if we can get after him again, don't let Cook get going. Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did last week.
Well,
you like over
playing in Denver.
Yeah.
I know Denver's 8-1.
I think we're gonna score more points, man. I think we're gonna get at least 25 points.
You want to lock that in as your pick for as far as like
that they get over 25 or just the over? I'll do the Broncos.
You can do the Broncos team over.
Yeah, I'll do that if that is what it's at. I haven't checked that. But yeah, I think we can. I don't know, man. I think like we've been saying, Sean Payton after a long time to kind of prep, and you have to think at a certain point. Maybe till like Wednesday or Thursday, he prepped for one scenario, one team. Watch film on them. And then going into it, you watch film on, okay, now I'm going to switch over and we're going to watch film on the Bills because that's our other likely opponent, right? Do you think they do it like that? Like how?
I think you watch them. I think you watch them both. I think you watch them both. You have a full week. You have plenty of time to prepare for both.
Well, the full 2 weeks, like the bye weeks, and you get
the other teams. Until it's decided, they might be watching their own film more.
Yeah, to figure out. Right.
Can be leverage here or there, especially receiver wise. It's like they got to figure something out.
I'm gonna play this game the same way I played the Bills game against the Jags last week. I know the Jags were the better team overall. I know the Broncos are the better team overall, but I'm just going to trust in Josh Allen to bring it home. I'm going to go Bills money line in Denver. I think it definitely – I don't see a scenario where the Bills wipe them out like they did last year in the playoffs, but I think when it comes down to crunch time, Josh Allen finds a way to get it done, and Bo Nix, he hasn't really – he played in a playoff game last year, but it hasn't been in a spot necessarily like this yet. And Bo Nix has had clutch moments, but I still don't trust him. I'll trust Josh before I trust Bo in this spot.
You trust Caleb yet?
Yeah, I do. Wow. I really do. All right. I mean, I kind of said that before when we did our pod last week. I said weirdly enough, I trusted Caleb Williams more than I trusted Jordan Love, and it came out to work exactly that way. I mean, it looked terrible at halftime when the Packers were up 21-3. But, man, Caleb Williams finds a way to, just pull off crazy comebacks.
Duvernay, the kick returner, the punt returner. Duvernay came from –
Yep.
He had a couple of big plays. I was like, damn, they don't look like they're going to get – they, believe in that. They know that they're going to have to play in the fourth quarter. And that's kind of, I think, a lot like the Broncos,
So, Brad, you're on the under. Tot, you're going Broncos money line, or do you like Broncos over 20?
I'll go money line.
Just Broncos money line? Okay.
Yeah, we win.
And I'm on Bills money line for that. Let's move on to Saturday night. The 49ers travel to Seattle to play the 1-seed Seahawks, who have also been resting on a bye. The line is set at -7 for the Seahawks. Over-under is fairly low at 45 points. I'll start this one off. I mean, I do like the Seahawks to win. I don't really like them to cover the 7 points, but I do really like that number of 45. I like that going under. I feel like the Seahawks defense, arguably the best defense in the league. It's them, the Texans, and the Broncos. I like the Seahawks to hold the Niners really under 17 points. And I see Seattle winning maybe like a 17-13 game. I just think that George Kittle injury is huge for the 49ers. They already were thin.
Having a week to adjust, I think
a little bit
big as well.
Yeah, I just think the 49ers were already thin, and now they're even thinner without George Kittle. They still have McCaffrey, and maybe McCaffrey gets his 7 receptions, but I feel like the Seahawks defense is disciplined enough to hold those 7 receptions to 45, 50 yards. They're all check downs, but none of them really break loose. So I like Seattle to win. Don't trust them to necessarily cover the 7 points, but that under 45, that's going to be my best bet for this game. Brad, how do you see this one shaking out?
I'm piggybacking it.
Piggybacking the under.
I'd
Okay, back-to-back unders for Brad.
I might even slide that under, tease it down a couple points. Week 1, it was 17-13.
Right.
Last time they played 13-3.
Right.
It's going to be tight. I think especially with Kittle out in a week, I think Shanahan might use U-check more, like in that kind of middle of the field role.
Love it. Yeah,
that's what I'm doing.
That's going to force them to be more run centric.
He's a lovely man.
So it's going to be a
this
slow.
Guy's brilliant.
Probably. Right? But the way to kind of mitigate some of the Seahawks' strength is just run it right at them.
Right.
We're gonna mitigate them.
Wouldn't you think also, Brad, that part of the Seahawks game plan is going to be protecting Darnold from making mistakes, where they'll be a little bit like cautious with their offensive play calling and not really try to throw the ball too much?
This is also why they kind of babied Fat Kenny Walker all year, though, was they knew they needed to get him to the postseason. Darnold did lead practice today with an oblique that wasn't like on the injury report previously. He's going to play, but he did leave practice to get it taken care of. So not what you want to see on a Thursday afternoon.
Who is Seattle's backup? I don't know who Seattle's backup is.
He'll play, but it's just, even at.
I think it might be Russ.
Well, yeah, but he can play, but get banged up early. You
Right.
know, you never know. We saw it with the Niners against who were the Niners playing last year, where they ended up with Josh Johnson, and then Josh Johnson got knocked out. Yeah, it was against the Eagles.
Yeah, that was the NFC Championship game 2 years ago, I think.
Drew Lock, the ex-Bronco, is Seattle's backup. Or Jalen Milroe, the third string. Yeah, you don't want to see Drew Lock if you're betting the Seahawks.
No,
yeah.
I don't know, Darnold. Yeah, but
Todd, what about you? How you feel about?
Yeah, I like in this one. I like anytime touchdown for use check 800.
Plus 800 is anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus 800. Yeah, they're missing Kittle, right?
And
we know Juszczyk is a guy that Shanahan trusts, and
he'll run a little under,
anything in the red zone to get Juszczyk. That's good odds.
Alert!
Plus 800 is definitely good odds. I love that pick. Plus 800 for Juszczyk. Anytime touchdown. That's a great bet. I will be putting money on that. At least $10.
Yeah, do it now. It might go away.
Yeah, and then just for the sake of keeping track of the game picks, like make a bet aside or over.
Okay, yeah, I got you on that.
Seahawks minus.
I'll go straight up plus 7 on the Niners. I don't think it'll be that much of a blowout. I think it'll be a tight game, like you guys said. The under is probably, but I'm not gonna do that. It's kind of lame. We're gonna all three pick the same thing. Clearly, you guys didn't do your research today. I mean, I was up at the crack of dawn, dude. I was doing push-ups on the roof, and then because we bought a ladder, and Katrina had to go into work tonight. But we bought this ladder, and I was doing handstands on it, and so anyway. But yeah, I was after I did all my research. I had my I'm using my Bluetooth, and I was able to listen to it while I was doing my handstands and push-ups and shit, and I came to the conclusion that this is a close game. I knew everything that Brad just said pretty much. I had to send that to him earlier, and I don't want to call him out on that shit, dude. But all that stuff that he sounded like he looked up and knew. I don't want to take credit, but I mean, let's call a spade and not be racist about it.
All right.
Everyone
is now for having listened to your breakdown. seven, Niners plus 7, but I do think Seahawks win. Seahawks are the best team going right now. Bovada will tell you that. Brad can tell you, or Matt can tell you. When Trump was going to run, Biden hadn't dropped out yet. They hadn't gone against each other and talked about golf. And Kamala had the more likely odds that she would be the president than Biden. So when you look at Bovada or betting sites, I'm telling you. Bovada knows sometimes. Sometimes Vegas, odds makers know. Sometimes they do.
You place an over on a fucking.
Not, you could say. Yeah, but Todd,
over under on a basketball
bet. Cut out your rant there.
Oh, don't cut. Hold on. Hey, let me get up my own screen here because I got to talk about my team.
No, you don't deserve it right now. Maybe next game.
No, but I am saying that Bovada. It's weird how So keep an eye when they're saying certain shit like that. Make sure you're they kind of know sometimes. But this is early. I mean,
Yeah,
Purdy will probably
shout
get a
out
fucking nail filer stuck up his ass.
Shut up.
Check Bovada before you go bet like normal ones.
I was being called the whole time.
Let's shout out to Kyle Wilson in the chat. He says 17-16 Hawks. I'll give you an exact
17-16.
17-16 is a good number. I like 17-13 Hawks. Is the exact score I'll bet for this game. I hit an exact score bet last weekend on 49ers Eagles. A $2 bet on the exact score 24-19. It was 24-19 or 23-19. Either way, a $2 bet won me $802 for nailing the exact score bet on that game.
Yeah, that's a banger.
It is worth throwing some of those out there. Sometimes those long odds bets, like when they hit, like it pays for several misses. Let's just say
it's like a roulette game, man. It really is like a roulette game. But if you're gonna do one, do a few. You don't gotta do too much. Like you said, $2.
Find a range of scores that you like the game to land
that you like,
and just hammer like 10 of those in that range.
But also, really, when it comes down to that last minute, if you go to like Bovada or like whatever site and look at that last second, like where's that over under at, and kind of like what are they thinking?
Because normally at the range of the over under. Take Vegas's word for it of where
go up and over, over and down like -4 and +4 on that shit, and it probably would not be a bad bet.
They're still not easy to hit because they, like a missed extra point here. That's basically how I won the exact score in the 49ers Eagles game. Was
annoying.
49ers kicker missed the extra point late, and it landed on that exact number because of it. So like it does take some luck. But it's kind of worth a stab when the winnings can be that big. Let's move on to Sunday. Sunday. Dude, Sunday. The sad is we only have 7 games total left to watch in the NFL this year. We have these 4 this week. We have 2 next week, and then we have the Super Bowl. But taking it on to Sunday morning, 2 p.m. Central start time, the Houston Texans go to New England to play the Patriots. Patriots are -3 is the live line I'm looking at. Really low over-under in this one at 40.5. Brad, can you take 3 unders in a row with this total set at 40.5?
I wouldn't be upset throwing a couple bucks on every under, but nah, I'll ride Patriots. Tough to
you like the Pats? Well, the big thing, I would love to be hammering Texans money line in this game. The Nico Collins injury has me pretty concerned. If they don't have Nico, that offense is like really, really hamstrung. I mean, they're already not great.
Well, and it took them like 2+ weeks to get out of protocol last time this year. So
he's probably not going to play.
Him turning around from Monday to Sunday, he's not playing. Get your bets in now.
And maybe the Patriots' best cornerback, Christian Gonzalez, is also going to be on the sidelines due to a concussion. But the Nico injury matters a lot more to me than the Christian Gonzalez injury does. I'm actually going to play another under. I'm going to play under 40.5. I trust the Houston defense. I think both teams stay under 20, which means under 40.5. I'm just going to keep it as simple as that. I don't trust CJ Stroud in this situation to really make much happen, particularly not with Nico Collins to have a deep pass to break something loose. So, yeah, under 40.5 is going to be my best bet of the game. I do like Drake May, first touchdown of the game, Drake May rushing touchdown. I can see this being a slugfest and Houston's secondary locking them down, where the only way the Patriots get in the end zone is Drake May scrambling and breaking loose for like a 15-yard run into the end zone. So Drake May, first touchdown of the game. It's probably at like plus 1,000. I'll give that to you now. Todd, go ahead and make your pick on this game.
Yeah. Props, I like Stephon Diggs getting a touchdown. I think revenge game. Now, if they have Stingley lined up on him, that will make for tough work. But I just could see like maybe a revenge type thing, for him being like, you're going to kick me out that quick. Christian Kirk showed a lot too. He's plus 260 for a touchdown.
Yep.
I don't think there's a possibility of snow showers, and it's going to be dipping from the mid-30s into the 20s. They're saying even into the teens possibly. So I'll tell you, if the Houston wins this game, I'll be impressed because if Collins isn't playing, I like the Patriots -3. They're better, dude. They just shut down. I don't know. They played really well.
If the Houston defense locks them up enough, where it's like both teams are struggling to.
Whose offense would you prefer?
17 points.
The Chargers or Houston? With your boy,
that's really tough to say, man. Because both of
you
them
gotta go against
your
butt buddy, so it make it tough, right? But you're gonna take.
I'd say that's a draw. Both of those offenses don't have a whole lot of weapons. Both the offensive lines are kind of.
Look what that team did against them. So I think Stroud's more to get in his head. I think Herbert's a competitor, and
I do like that. Yeah,
I think he has a better shot at making it. Yeah, I think Herbert would put up a better fight, and if that's what Herbert did in Foxborough, and it's going to be shittier weather possibly, who knows with the weather? Like Brady threw 6 touchdown passes in the first quarter of a snowstorm against Jeff Fisher's Tennessee Titans. So you never know. But I'm saying, yeah, I think if that's what Herbert did, then the Patriots might be doing some shit, and I don't know. The Texans better be able to run the ball, but I don't.
Yeah,
they do.
So you're saying you like the Patriots to cover the 3 points?
I like 3. Yeah,
-3.
Yeah,
okay.
I like the Patriots win by 6 or so.
So I got the under 40.5. Brad, you ended up taking. What did you lock in as a pick?
Patriots
as well. All right, so you're both on the Pats. I'm just on the under 40.5, and then Drake May to be the first touchdown scorer is a long shot. He's plus 1,300. To be the first touchdown scorer. I don't mind that as a long
6
shot.
rushing this year.
New England defense anytime touchdown is 460 also, which shows that Vegas thinks that might be happening. You know what I mean? 460 is really low.
I could see it. For Stroud. Yeah. I mean, Stroud looked really shaky against the Steelers. It just didn't matter because
it didn't matter.
5 fumbles later.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on to the last game on Sunday, Rams go to Chicago to play the Bears. This is the only game where we're going to have like real winter weather and potentially snow, which I think favors the Bears. If there is bad weather, I mean, Stafford's old. He can't move around. If it comes down to like bad weather and high winds, at least Caleb Williams can, use his legs to pick up some first downs here and there. So, I'm going to keep backing Caleb, man. I'm not going to take a money line this week, but I do like the Bears plus 3.5, which is the line. I like what I'm seeing out of Caleb Williams, man. I'm impressed. So,
this was a Bears team I brought up for the Super Bowl, and you guys at the time didn't like it. Look at them now.
I did make a bet. I think week 8, I put $10 on them to win the Super Bowl. Still got the ticket. $10 would pay out. 210 if they win the Soupy.
Hell yeah.
Soupy. No, they're scary. I don't know.
I would like the over in this game, barring the weather. I won't take the over in this game just because if it's crappy weather,
48
sleet. I'm seeing 20 with a chance of snow.
No, the over under. Yeah, 48.
And a half.
That's really high, right?
Yeah.
I think that's high for shitty weather, right?
Yeah, if it
Even
is.
if it's decently just.
But,
it gets all windy.
These teams have good offenses and both of them have shitty defenses. So that it's kind of hard to you're kind of splitting hairs trying to decide which comes through. The weather playing an effect or the shitty defenses playing an effect. That's why I'm staying away from the over-under. I'm just going to take the the number. Todd, while you're looking, or if you're going to get real froggy, the way the Bears have been this game, Rams win the second half, Rams win the first half, Bears win the game. Another like money line parlay where you're betting on a comeback.
See, I think that the Rams win. I think the Rams win this game. I think they run the ball better, and if that's what it's going to come down to, and then you got play action, and if Devontae's healthy, which all systems go right for Devontae. Between him and Puka,
it's also a little bit scary.
I'll take the Rams.
Finish.
Yeah,
You like the Rams minus 3.5.
Yeah, that's a lame bet though, taking the favorite. But
does it scare either of you guys if you're thinking about betting the Rams how bad Stafford looked against the Panthers for a long stretch? Like he banged his hand on a dude's helmet, and then he had like 15 incompletions in a row or something like that. So, like really uncharacteristic for Stafford.
Yeah,
he's played a lot of games.
He is old. Yeah. I just think they run the ball better, but and I trust McVay. I don't know. Yeah, that's
tough
gonna
game
be
to pick. It is a tough
game.
It
is, dude. Fuck, because I just think the Rams are doing something right now that, but also all those touchdowns for Stafford come from like the 1 yard line. So I don't know. Go anytime touchdown to what's the fucking running back for the Rams? Anytime touchdown, Kyron Williams. Yeah, it's plus 135, but just put a lot on that. He's gonna get in the end zone. You know who's been dope for the Bears is DeAndre Swift. He's actually been like impressively, like, and that Loveland kid. Loveland is really good.
That's who I was going to bring up after you were done. Colston Loveland, the last few
weeks. I might not be done yet.
He's had like 7 catches, 10 catches. He's like really getting a lot of targets coming down the stretch. It has me.
I'll tell you what, man. Luther Burden, dude.
Yep.
St. Louis kid.
Romeo.
Yeah. But yeah, it has some makings of some good fucking games. I'm kind of surprised that the other game is a 7-point spread. It's a little bit higher than I would have thought for a playoff game.
All right, so
divisional
Brad
round.
Didn't get your pick in this game. The Rams Bears.
Bears in the points.
You're taking Bears plus 3.5 as well. Yeah. I think even if the Bears are down by 14, I trust them to like find a way to crawl back into this game. Barely.
All year. It's banking on the breakdown of the old team going West Coast to East Coast.
But the only quarterback left in the playoffs that's won a Super Bowl is Stafford, man. So and the only so I don't know. There's something to be said for that in a team that's kind of been there before, and I don't know. I think when it comes down to it, the big play. But 4 is a lot, dude. 3.5. That's a lot. I'll take it. Whatever. I gotta go.
You like the Rams to cover? Fair enough.
I guess. Yeah.
Well.
Oh no. DJ Moore.
I thought I heard you opening.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No. Damn.
Gonna hit you.
I heard the crinkles.
But yeah. The crinkles.
Let's do this. We've made our divisional picks. Let's look into Monday night. College football playoff. Indiana goes to Miami to play the Hurricanes. Indiana is minus 8.5. At least the last time I looked, they were minus 8.5 favorites. Brad, I mean, you know as much college ball as any of us. What do you think about Indiana being favored by 8.5, even though the game is being played in Miami? Do you think that makes any difference in this scenario?
Been hearing any of this? Like the theories that Indiana somehow hacked a bunch of different AIs.
Seahawks said.
Haven't heard about any of this. No.
Yeah. That's how that they're reading everybody's plays and this and that. So I'd love to just see Indiana make everybody cry and go 16-0. But yeah, 8.5 is crazy.
I don't get that.
I like taking Indiana and the under on a teaser in this game, and I'm actually gonna pop in a bet right now on it. I like bringing.
I'd go Indiana the over though. What have we seen to suggest an under from any of them?
I kind of just a feeling. Miami's defense has looked good against everybody they've played in the playoffs, and Indiana's defense is solid. They could hold the Canes and Carson Beck to like 13 points. So who's to say Indiana can't win this game like 27-10 or 31-13?
That would be a good game. Yeah.
No, that wouldn't be a boring ass game, man. That would be a terrible game.
I think it is going to be a boring college football final because I think Indiana is just that much of a fucking powerhouse that they're going to smoke whoever they played. I mean, that game against Oregon was surprising to me to see them just
half their good players were already opted out, though.
So wait, say that again, Brad.
they had players already that were going to the draft opted out that didn't play in that game. Like
who?
Sadiq opted out about 3/4 of the way through that game. He just didn't come back. He played until half, I think.
Man, he must have been hurt. There's no way players were opting out at halftime of the fucking semifinal of the college football playoff.
Fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah, there's no way.
Dude,
he must have got banged up
35 to 7.
There's no way he just quit at halftime.
And you're guaranteed $40 million. You'd go out there and throw your leg up.
I think you go back out, but you don't just
I
like
think you'd say,
leave.
I got ankle.
I gotta go somewhere. Yeah, I'm out. Who was it that did it on the Dolphins? The cornerback. He played for the.
Played for that cornerback.
Yeah. Seahawks would know this. Actually, he might be in the chat saying it. God damn it! What was his name, dude? He just stopped.
Kenny Moore, was it?
No, until he. Vontae Davis.
Yeah.
Vontae Davis. Yeah.
He's really good on the Dolphins for a stretch.
Yeah, he was, and then he just said, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
He was out.
Dude, I mean,
what a waste.
If you're on an NFL field and it's like that physical and you're just getting your ass beat or you're just watching dudes run by you, at that point, there comes a point in time where you like realize on a certain play where Adrian Peterson like runs twice as fast as you and just runs like straight by you when you should have the angle on him. But you're like,
yeah.
Time to hang him up. I feel like Levante, and I love Levante David. Levante David's like either there or maybe he could force himself into playing one more year just on smarts alone. Because he did still make plays this year, but there were so many plays where he would just get cooked around the edge just because he doesn't have the same. He can't get out. He doesn't have the speed to get outside the same way. Like
he dropped that ball
for so many years.
He dropped that pick. Yeah. Yeah, Warren Sapp has a great story about that when he on his football life thing, where he goes, and I saw Brett Favre coming out of that, and I know it's play action right now. I know he's gonna run boot. He goes, I put my hand in the dirt, linebacker picked me up, or the lineman picked me up. Ooh, and he goes, I knew right then my plan. He's like, it was over. He's like, I could tell at that point because he knew that he's like, man, I know what he's running. I put my hand in the dirt. I've done this a million fucking times. That's my guy, Brett Favre. I'm gonna fuck him up. And when he put his hand in, he just got the younger lineman. And I think that was when he retired from the Raiders.
Yeah. It's like me, like 7 years ago, retiring from Call of Duty. Like I was like a Call of Duty player, and then I tried to jump back in like 5 years later, and I was like, "Whoa, Call of Duty! I used to be good at this." And then, like, get killed like every time. It's like these youngsters, they just got my number. They're like,
a little quicker.
I don't know how they do it. They got my number.
Got to go to Fortnite, dude, and just hanging out in a dumpster, hanging out in a bush. Yeah, kids get mad, but hey, you get that #1 trophy.
Bush camping. Well,
Super Bowl champs. Let's go around the room. Super Bowl champs. I'm gonna ride the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are the best overall team left playing. Just need Sam Darnold to not fuck it up.
I knew that wasn't just a football trip up there. You're gonna ride Seahawks, you said. So I knew you went up there for. That's why I didn't go. I was a little bit worried about you. I
went up there to see my Buccaneers play, man. First.
Oh yeah.
Happenstance that Rochester was right next door, and my girlfriend's in love with Josh Allen. What can you do? It's like
I get a new one.
Who cheats on who first? Do
Swipe
I
right.
go gay and bang Justin Herbert, or does she find a way to hook up with Josh Allen?
Wild dynamic.
Yeah, there's cheerleaders on the field.
I don't know how to set the odds on something like that.
Minus 1,000, then you're gonna go gay. Yeah. I'm minus 1,000 on that.
Super Bowl pick. Just winner. I don't need a matchup. Just pick one winner.
Patriots.
Like the Pats. That'd be an unhappy ending for this year. I just don't. I need to see other teams win. But they don't. I feel like their fan base doesn't deserve another championship yet.
They don't. They get fucking bailed out. I mean, young quarterback, kind of the coach to be part of the first go around. Yeah, it wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
I think they're in a good spot with those.
I'd like it for my football cards, man. That'd be kind of cool.
2 running backs in that defense are good.
Tot.
Yeah, I'll go Broncos again, man. Why not?
Let's go Broncos. Why not? At this point, if you're one of the last 8 left, how are you going to not pick your team? You know?
And we're right there. I mean,
the Bucks were alive.
It's a weird year, and a $10 bet could win $70 or $71 probably right now. So
I don't like necessarily the odds on that, but I don't mind you picking them to win. I don't mind. I don't like that.
Well, I didn't place it in October. If I would have done it then, it would have been a lot better.
Yeah,
I did it all last night before these games happened. So, but yeah, I think our defense is really good for a reason. I think PS2 or Hufanga. That's Gruden's guy, by the way. He goes, "Say it with me. Say it with me. Hufanga." And he was all fired up.
Who did he end up taking in the Broncos-Bills? Gruden.
Broncos. He said Broncos will win by like 4. Yeah.
Did he mention RJ Harvey like 3 or 4 times?
I didn't watch the entire. I got to go back and watch it because I'm gonna light candles and might crank one out. You know,
RJ Harvey. Sean Payton.
I'll tell you what, man.
The ball like 3.
I'll tell you what, man. This RJ Harvey kid coming out of
backfield.
Tell you what, man. This kid's gonna make some plays out there, man.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a playmaker. And I'll tell you what, Sean Payton after a bye week. No one wants to look at Sean Payton in the eye after a bye week. I'll tell you that right now.
I've been there before. I know.
Yeah. Oh, I know about this guy. I know about this cat. You know, he'll have he's gonna have flankers and spiders running all over your Z's. You won't know what hit him. I tell you. No, yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a Saturday, man. Because I wanted to go to this game too, but the drive would have been it would have been 12 hours there, 12 back, and that's in 3 days. That's like a day of driving.
Rent the RV.
And that's a lot for me. That's a lot for me. I don't drive that often. You know, I do a lot. Normally, when me and Katrina are on the road, I drive everywhere. But this time, the ride back, we could have ended up divorced by the time I got to Kansas City, Matt. Like if we lose, and I just don't know if that's like the right call.
Yeah, I know some lawyers that you guys could have met with if it was the case.
Yeah, but I don't know. She's a pilgrim. You know what I'm saying? She
Quaker.
Oh, she's got some. Yeah, there's a lot going on, and I got to deal with it. I mean, I don't even want to get into it. The stress of my life, guys. So fuck it, because work's been out of fucking control. But I got guys showing up.
Crazy hours.
I had to hire Fernando from California. Well, I sent him to Matt's, right? And he came through and got the job with you.
I'm not going to say my dude's name live on the podcast. I ain't going to have people like that.
Yeah. Well, I always like my praise when I kind of put someone in line just looking for work. Darnheim used to take me. No, never mind. Yeah.
All right, I think we're out of resources. Let's call it a night. Good
call
podcast.
It a night.
Enjoy the divisional games. We'll be back to.
We got any chats or anything? I didn't see.
Mostly bullshit from Kyle Wilson.
He got dead. No, he said rip Vontae Davis. He got dead. Well,
let's cheers to Vontae then.
Vontae Davis got
Dante.
Dead.
Cheers,
and
boys.
Vontae and Dante. No, Dante's not dead yet. What are we doing?
We're still cheersing him.
Go Broncos.
No, I didn't say R.I.P. Dante. I said cheers to Vontae and cheers to Dante. All right.
Yeah. Just watch your tone, man. And all right, should we sign off? Are we good?
Yeah, just say go Broncos. Say
go Broncos. Go Broncos. What time do the Bucks play?
Say it like you
What time do the Bucks play?
Put your foot in the ground and talk to me like a man.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. We're going to win. It's going to be a lovely one. Broncos #1. We love Denver. Beautiful people. Signing off right about now, like Apollo 13.
Go.
They're going to make it.